1, 2, 1, 2. Mic check. Esoterics live here with you. 1, 2. Mic check. 1, 2. Check the mic. It's Esoteric. Voice of Sinoe County. Premier platform is here with you. Let's see. Premier platform is here with you. Let's see. All right, let's do it.
Show me love, love like love. If I show you love, you show me love, love like love. If I show you love, you show me love, love like love.
L'argent est fini, ma bébé, là où est fao. L'argent est fini, ma bébé, là où est fao. Là-bas où est fort. Je veux jusqu'au ma bébé là où est fort. Allez, you power. I can never leave you on the highway. You my baby. As I do, on se tout. On se tout.
If I show you love, you show me love. Love like love. If I show you love, you show me love. Love like love. If I show you love, you show me love. Love like love. If I show you love, you show me love. Love like love.
Photo. I want a photo. I wanna get you photo. I wanna get you photo. Photo. I'm not get photo. I want a photo. Let me take a photo, yeah. Smile for me, just play stop for me. Tell me now who I want to be with. L'argent est fini, ma bébé, là où est fao. L'argent est fini, ma bébé, là où est fao. Quand on wonder là-bas où est fao. My baby, like who est fort. I let you power. I can never leave you on the highway. You my baby. As I do, on se tout.
If I show you love, you show me love. Love like love. If I show you love, you show me love. Love like love. If I show you love, you show me love. Love like love. If I show you love, you show me love. Love like love.
Wave your hands. Come on. I know you're sleeping now. You gotta wake up some more, yeah? Okay, let's go. The people fool us. The people lie to us. The government betray us. They betray us so much. I said they lie. The people fool us, so. The people lie to us. The government betray us. They can lie, they can steal, they go knock the phone. I said we tired with their lies. We tired with their promises that led us to a lot of damages. We tired with their speech they preach indeed and now unique they deceive us. The thing we saw it frustrate us. So why can't you lie? Why can't you steal? Why can't you allow the citizens to grieve? You see, we just tell you that's why we voted you. But you fool us, you screw us, you use us and later on abuse us. So why? The government should lie. Why? But that's the question that we ask. They lie. people fool us, so the people lie to us. The government betray us. They can lie, they can steal, they go knock the corrupt. No one to trust. My people no one to hope on. Nobody. My hope that I have been broken. I'm telling you, brother. So where are the schools? Where are the roads? Where are the jobs that they say they go afford? But they too selfish. The people tired with their rhetoric. People tired, they tired. You see the reason why we ask why the government betray. They have enough of time, but yet then instead they delay. People suffer. No work, but people crying for hunger. Look at. Your vision and your mission, your intention to the nation, they poor. You got nothing to show. Nothing. So, why? The government should lie. Why? But that's the question that we ask. They lie. The people fool us. The people lie to us. The government betray us. They betray us so much. I said they lie. The people fool us, so the people lie to us. The government betray us. They can lie, they can steal, they go knock the corrupt. We tired with the promises that led us to all our damages. We tired with that speech they preach indeed, and now unique they deceive us. The thing we saw it frustrate us. So why does you lie? Why does you steal? Why does you allow the citizens to grieve? You see, we just tell you that why we voted you. But you fool us. You screw us, you use us and later on abuse us. So why? The government should lie. Why? But that's the question that we ask. The people fool us. The people lie to us. The government betray us. They betray us so much. I said they lie.
To take care of babu nebo, you not able to bust the rata babu ebo. Also ja monkey calm down, oh monkey calm down, or a monkey calm down, monkey calm down to you, monkey down to you, monkey. Also ja monkey calm down to you, monkey calm down to you, monkey calm down to you. Once upon the time, in the jungle, there lay so many animals and so many trees. During the day, there were no restriction, anytime, any day. Anyone used to corrupt and go style free in the jungle, yeah. After they realized that everything was good, I said everyone were only after the food. Majority of the people went beyond baboon, and few people when we am okay. The headers of the time made a big mistake. After election, the winner made a selection. So the citizen of the jungle was unsatisfied, so they decided to send another caretaker. Who love, who care, who has the ability taking care of the people. Okay, you not able to take care of babu nebo. You not able to bust the rata babu nebo. Also ja monkey calm down, oh monkey calm down, or a monkey calm down, monkey calm down to you, monkey down to you, monkey. Also ja monkey calm down to you, monkey calm down to you, monkey calm down to you. Monkey chop, monkey cannot get tired. Monkey chop, chop, chop. Monkey cannot get tired. Monkey chop, chop, yo. Monkey cannot get tired.
Keeping banana and the chopun. Stealing is a error. Corruption is a error.
Monkey cannot get tired.
Hey, we wanna live life. Can't live a good life. We wanna live life. Can't live for better life. We wanna live life. Can't live for better life. We wanna live life. Can't live for better life. We wanna live life. Can't live for better life.
You not able to take care of Babunebu. You not able to bust the right.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a brand new edition of the our show, Voice of Sinoe, in the diaspora with Dark Side Porter Esoteric. Good evening, good afternoon, good night, wherever you find yourself around the world. Again, welcome to Son of County premier platform, the Voice of Sinoe. Please do us a favor. You may share the live feed for us. You know, we're calling people names now. You don't share the show, but you want to watch. I don't know how difficult is that. All you have to do is hit the share button, and you will be done. But anyway, whatever the case may be, you can share. You can choose to just watch without sharing. That's okay. You can also subscribe to our YouTube page, Voice of Sinoe on YouTube. We are also live right now on YouTube. That's something you can also do. All right, let's see. Let me verify my sound here, please. All right, let's see. All right, my sound is great. All right, that's wonderful. Subscribe to our YouTube page, Voice of Sinoe on YouTube, and then on Facebook we go Madison Voice of Sinoe. If you like that. Dark Side Porter Esoteric on Facebook. All right, let me go to quick commercials here. As you can see, one of that on the screen for you. All right, we just want to remind you. You know, they said early bird catches the money fly, right, or the worm, and so we want to keep reminding our members and people that are interested, supporters of the USA, our national convention that's coming up. It's one of the best annual programs of the USA, and that's a program you do not want to miss. All right, so our this year convention will be held in Minnesota, and it starts from, let's see, I was looking at the calendar, but it said August 3rd weekend, right? Let me verify something here quick. August 3rd weekend. May, June, July, August. So the weekend of the 3rd of August. So the 3rd will be on a Friday. Okay, so yes, you can still, those of you that want to be early, you can leave on Monday, which is the 1st. You can leave on the 2nd. And what have you. So yeah, so the August weekend, like that weekend, will be our national convention, the 33rd annual convention of the USA. So we want you to save the date. Another reminder too is the flyer that you are seeing, the two individuals on the flyer. And they are the leaders for the Minnesota chapter, Marie Pine and Francess Clarke. They are the leaders, and their inauguration is coming out as well. So the inaugural ball will be April the 1st. And so we want to do all team Minnesota. August, April the 1st, you have to be in Minnesota. That will be the inauguration of Marie Pine and her officials. All right, that's something you got to keep track of besides the national convention. I just wanted to put a quick photo here for us. Another image. Hopefully it'll go through. Okay, good. So that's something you can do. Join us in Minnesota the 6th, April 1st. Actually, April 1st will be the inauguration of Marie Pine, the president of the Minnesota chapter. And August the 3rd is it's that weekend. August 3rd weekend is the inauguration of the USA. what am I saying? Inauguration? It's National Convention, actually. It's the National Convention, the 33rd National Convention of the USA. Okay, so also I just wanted to bring this to your attention. One of the 6 sections of the Sapo Nation, the Putu of the Putu Poloebo Putu organization, they will also be having an inaugural ball. It will be right here in Philadelphia. Okay. And if you are in Philadelphia, it's 7201. That's Elmwood Avenue, Philadelphia, PA. And the inaugural ball will be, what's the date here? Hopefully I will see the date. All right, so it's Saturday, February the 4th, 2023 at 6 p.m. All right, so just come it's the inaugural board of the Putu Poloebo Incorporated USA. They're having the inaugural board. And our treasurer, the Delaware Valley chapter, is that the treasurer? Oh, yeah, the treasurer. Gerju is the financial secretary. So, yeah, Shirley is the vice president for the Putu Poloebo Delaware Valley chapter. All right. So, they will be inaugurated on the 4th, February the 4th, 2023. Let's join the family and support them. All right. All right. That's something I wanted to share with you right there. What else I wanted to share? That is it for now. I think I'll show you Claudio Mane and his beautiful bride to be. Their wedding is somewhere around the corner, July the 8th. And that's 2023 in Des Moines, Iowa. Okay, Tina and Claudio and Tina, whichever order you want to take. All right, so join us. I'll be there as well. I'll be part of the matrimony, the holy matrimony of Claudio Mane and Tina in Des Moines, Iowa. All right, that's something you got to put on your calendar as well. Watching from our door. Okay. Thank you for following, Morton. Appreciate your presence. All right, let's see. That's something that I want to just do a quick commercial for us. Now, let's go to what we have today on VOSD. Please share the show for us. We highly appreciate that. Share the show. I share with you, so share with other people. Go on our YouTube page as well and subscribe. All right. Let me put my device on here. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, just a little support you can give me. This little support is to just share the show. That's all. Yeah, let's see. All right, just want to make sure I monitor from my other device too. All right, let me get to what I have for you today on VOSD. Welcome aboard. If you're just joining us, this is the Monday edition of the show. All right, so the first thing I want to start the show with on a side note, on our health coordinator, USAA, Madam Winnie Massaquet, as well as the secretary of the board, Milton Shekpehs. As a matter of fact, to be sure, the Shekpehs are bereaved. So I put there, let's reach out. Now, these are good people, the Shekpehs family. We things, we are all one big family besides the disagreement here and there. But this is a tragedy. And it's sad they lost their big sister. I think she look at the post when it posted she was born 62, I think. Sarah Shekpehs. All right, so fortunately she passed away. And so we want to say our sympathy, voice of Sinoe in the diaspora, to Winnie, to Milton, to my man Samuel Shekpehs, the whole family. We want to say have our sympathy. It's tough, it's difficult for you guys, but you believe in your deity. May your deity shower you with his grace and protect you. Our thoughts are also with you. It's just difficult, for such tragedy. Difficult to put in words. But on behalf of the national president and the board of directors, we want to say have our sympathy and may the soul of the departed rest in perennial peace. All right, that's something we wanted to start the show with. It's a tragedy. Let's go to the next thing that I want to talk about on VOSD. And this is the big one. So I'll be right back to breaking news. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Voice of Sinoe Esoteric here. This is a big one for the global community to know, all the members of the USA and our people back in Liberia. All right, so a while ago, the president of the USAA, Madam Francess Clarke, she announced to the public that she wants to undertake a modern hospital project in Sinoe County, specifically the Seekon region. That region that was abandoned by the prior president of the USA. We earmarked 3 projects, and unfortunately, because of sectionalism, they decided to exclude the Seekons. And so, Madam Francess Clarke being somebody who believes in the unity of the various sections and the unity of Africa, the unity of Liberia. Madam Francess Clarke said it is unjust for a greater portion of the organization membership to be excluded. And so the president made the announcement, and since she made the announcement, she has not been sleeping. She is somebody, when she announces something, when she says something, she must do it. That thing must come to fruition. And so after making the pronouncement to the public, she set out a team, the project team, and the guys went to work. They have drafted a beautiful blueprint of the project. This is not something the Liberian man would say, jaja, right? Because the president lives in these United States. She knows how hospitals they look out here, And so she said, we have to do something deliberate, something that will make our region attractive. So we are building a contemporary hospital, a modern hospital in Sinoe County. As a matter of fact, it will be the referral hospital in a whole Sinoe County. I mean, the only major one we got right now is JF Grant. But the one that President Myers is about to construct, it will be modern hospital because JF Grant is just that's a clinic. It's not a hospital. But now you're about to see modern hospital in Sinoe County. So the team has gone to work. They have put in the document, the cost, they did all the research holistically. And so the president, last night, there was a major meeting held, the project team, they did their presentation. The tough questions were asked. And then after that, the guys submitted the blueprint to the board of directors for their approval. Once the board approves, because the board is the only in parliament right now, or else you're going to see the boots and the machines and the manpower on the ground to start a project. It's not one of those things where you put one black guy in the way for another 5 months before everything, the fundings, everything. We have sufficient money and the membership, that's what the organization is for. I mean, we are writing different things out there to make sure we attract the necessary funding to bring this to fruition. They say a leader does not necessarily have to have all the resources to undertake something or to energize the people. And so when you see in the past, like people like John F. Kennedy, right? Young guy. When you were talking about sending men on the moon, the people, oh, that thing is far-fetched. That man, you're bluffing, that politics. So what a leader sees, the ordinary people don't see it, you know. When a leader is making a move, the doubting Thomases and the cynics, they will come from, oh, no money, how they will do that thing, you know. But the leader is the one who motivates the people, who gives the people the hope. They will take the step. I can remember, let me give you a historical example of Francess Clarke. When we had the inaugural, when she was elected as president, the inaugural ball were doing the planning and what have you. And people were suggesting halls, you know, oh, let's go to the hall or MWU, or let's go to the hall on the side. These little halls, right? Everybody finished talking, the woman listened. After listening, they gave their suggestions. She said, you know what? We are going to the hotel. We are using the hotel hall. This is not a classroom organization. I am a leader. And so we are not going to take our inauguration in the corner, where when people come, they might get tickets, their vehicle will get towed and those things. You know, people are coming, they're bringing their money. They want to pack their vehicle, let it be comfortable, let it get a nice environment, and where the program will go on. And there were people that were doubting when she made that proposal. Oh, the money too much. Oh, this one here. And she made a case to the people. And you saw how that inauguration came up. That hotel room, that massively no space. That's leadership right there. So a leader is the one that gives the people hope when the people are hopeless, when they are doubting. Where there is no path, a leader will create a path. And so right now, President Myers, she is about to build a modern hospital in Sinoe County, the Seekon project. All right, let me show you the blueprint that the team submitted to the board of directors pending approval now. All right, let me share that with you. Please share the show for us. As you get on, please share. It's a good show here coming your way. Let me share the document with you. Let's see how it looks. Let me view it from this side. I will take the president's pictures down there to start. Okay, let me go back here and make it a little bigger if possible. I think that's the full size there. Okay. We'll leave it as such and we'll go through it. So this is the Seekon project right here. The proposal, the team went to work. And they did a splendid work, splendid job. So you see Seekon, Pelican Seekon project, right? You see a USA national. So it's the national administration project here. It's now for Francess Clarke, even though she's the president. But this project is for all of us, you know. So as a leader, she is doing your job. She is doing your work. So she wants to tell you that, you know, since she made the announcement, let me make this bigger a little bit more here. Let's see, view it over here. All right, good. It looks great. Now let me bring that down so you can see it better. All right, so as you can see, the Pelican is a town or city in Sinoe County. It's the capital city for the I think this is Seekon statutory district. All right, it's the capital city. And so my president said, you know, this is the newest district in Sinoe County, you know. And so what can we do as an organization to support this new district in our county that was created? What can we do? And so her quota, her perspective is, let us build a medical facility to help increase the longevity, the lifespan of the people. And so that's the project proposal over there. Let me go to it. Now we can go. It's big enough. So you can see it again, it's USA National Project, United Support Association National Project, right? Now let's go through the document and look at the cause and all of that so you can see the details, right? So you can see here, Pelican Health Center project, the project team. So the team is going to work and they give you how the project going to look. You can see it's beautiful. They give you the skirts. They got a place where the ambulance will go and all of that. All right. So there's something that a lot of thought went into this, right? They consulted with some experts in the U.S. and other countries around the world to see how, a modern hospital should be, So they consulted with different hospitals and administrators in the U.S. like Meta Stanley Seekon. He's the chairman for the project committee, right? You can see him right here. The guy, he's a professional. You see the whole team here, right? So Stanley, he lives in the state of Texas. He has contacted different medical experts and facilities to see how a modern hospital is supposed to be organized to be built, right? So you can see the team here. Stanley is a professional. He has a master's degree. Mr. Simone Panton, that's another guy. He has a master. He's a computer engineer. He works for the U.S. Department of Defense. These are big guys, right? Merton Pajibo is a chemist. He teaches at one of the high schools in Delaware right here. So these are all professionals. They know what they are doing. Merton is doing his PhD right now. So these are high class, great thinkers. They have put a lot of thought into this project. All right. So all that old school thing that we've been seeing in Sinoe County, we're about to see something different now, right? Because President Maya, she put the best brains together to say, you know what, we want to make this. We don't want to just build that's a quarter and sit there and nothing is being done. We want a facility that will offer services to our people. All right, something meaningful. Now, let's go into this, right? So you see here, mobilization and demobilization. Okay, all the B words, I just told you that degree people are here, right? So they pour I don't know what some of the jargons they are. Mobilization, demobilization. So mobilization, I'm thinking how to gather the resources, and demobilization. That's the opposite of the other one. All right, now let's go there. So they said mobilization, demobilization. Here they post $750. All right, and they say this item includes the contractor's obligation for all charges in respect to the requirement. All right, you can see they put here the establishment, A, the establishment of his organization, B, campus accommodation, construction planned on-site and the district inspector engineer's office. These are things that will be in the building, right? And the removal on completion of the contract. Financing costs, risks, legal and contractual obligations, and general items of course. Let's go into that. We want to look at it. There's a wonderful job the guys did here, right? Let's say the removal on the completion of the contract, financing costs, risk, legal and contractual obligations, and general items of course and cover and not costs not covered as well, right? So it goes on to say, let's show you what the guys did here. Okay. A, so to look at the A, right? The site. We're talking about the site for it. Site preparation. So it said 1,984 site preparation. So what does that include? So let's look at the details they put here. All right. So you find here, so it's a 1,984, the site preparation, right? So this includes clearing of the land, trees, and other materials. All right. So it's like $498.60. Excavation, the digging, right? Excavation. So the guy foundation trenches, 1,600 here, I think. All right, let's go on $1,036. $1,036, pardon me. Number 4, let's come to number 4 here. So the guy structured backfiling material. This one is $927, right? See the what they put here, the structure backfiling material. I don't know what that is. The guys, the experts, so they know. I don't know the details. So they got earthly materials such as dirty to level field. So they say they put here $927. So I mean, these are engineers. Some of them, they know that all these things they're talking about. Unfortunately, I can't explain some of them to you, but I mean, they know exactly what they're doing here. So you see the cleaning of the area and all of that. They give you perspective how it's going to be like. Page number 5, column wall 14, column/wall 14. So over here they're talking about $4,137. Okay, and over here needed materials. They got sand, $315. Rocks, that's $1,470. Cement over here is $3,252. All right, so you can see the whole here needed materials, right? The material you need. So let's go to page 6. Lintel/tie, beam formation structure. So over here we got here $3,165. Needed materials, sand, rocks, cement. So over here you need $1,890. Rocks, that's $1,050. Cement, $2,025. Okay, so you see everything. So they broke everything down bit by bit. Difference between beam and lintel. Okay, they see all the different. They show you everything. I'm not a construction man, so I don't know what that means. We come to the next section here. They're talking about floor, construction, and finishing, right? So you see here, over here, you got $5,654.65. Needed materials here, they got sand, $3,015. Rocks, that's $1,918.40. The cement, $721.25. We'll come to steel reinforcement. So over here, the steel reinforcement are $21,127. Okay, see all this. So they gave you the details. Okay, supplying bar cutting, bending places, and tying in position the required reinforcement bars, 12 millimeter diameter for the foundation footing as shown in the plan and drawings. That's 12 millimeter, right? So this will cost you like it will cost $769 here. Supplying bar cutting, bending, placing, and tying in position the required size of reinforcement bars for the reinforced beams and columns, including stair-ups and ties as shown in the plan and drawings. So over here we got $20,358. Now let's go on, ladies and gentlemen. This is the wonderful. The guys are working. USAA, the people are not sleeping. President Maya, she put the best team together to give her the best facility in Sinoe County, right? Then look at this. So external and internal walls. So over here, everything it gave her $10,315. 9, right? So supplying over here, they got supplying laying thick concrete hollow blocks for the external and internal walls, including cement mortar and plastering both sides as per specification and drawings. Supplying laying thick cement hollow blocks for the external and internal walls, including cement, mortar, and plastering both sides as per specification and drawings. So you see, so they got everything here. So over here, they show you a sample of 8. Now let's go to the next one here, roofing. So they got roofing is it want to cost like $18,261, right? It's a big facility, right? It's modern. It got everything. We don't have to worry about, oh, they want leaking, or they want the foundation crack. Oh, no. We're talking about a sound structure because they have consulted with the best engineers in and out of Liberia. All right, the expert. So you see, it's just a domain of the building here. So over here, they got here supplying and installation of 28 gauge corrugated GR sheets. The roof, including the installation slash erection of the roof trusses and roof framing. All right, so you get all these different constructural engineering jargons. Okay, so let me just go through that document. You got the seating here. The seating will be like that is $4,730.05 for doing the seating and everything, right? So they're going to supply. Let's see. Let me move the document on this side a little bit here. Okay. It just cut it up. So you can see all the details here. You see how the owl, you see they give you a sample of how inside the building going to be like, right? You can see all of this. It's going to be a modern, it's going to be a historic structure in Sinoe County where people from every county, from the 15 political subdivisions of the Republic of Liberia, they will be referring people to Sinoe County. And those things, they bring development. So when you have that kind of modern facility, you know what? You need good roads to go in that area so that people will be taken care of, because you have a medical expert. I'm understanding the president also trying to negotiate with Indian, not Indians, but she's trying to get some Cuban doctors. You know, Cuba has the best doctors in the world, right? So the president is doing big things. She's thinking big, right? It's time for us to do what we can do for our people. So all our play and dancing and the devil come outside, no level right now, we are deliberately planning things and reaching out to the relevant authorities to help our people. So we're talking about the doors. So the door is going to cost around $2,695 for all the doors. So you see all the detail you're supplying, installation of sludge, door 35 millimeter thick, including wooden frame. I mean, so they got all the details, everything specified here. Okay, let's go to the next one here. Let's give you we are looking at the president's signature project. The USA National President Francess Clarke is looking at a signature project for you. What the lady is doing, she's not sitting around and sleeping. She's working. Why she's in school for nursing and she's working for the Sapo people and how all the big dreams. Okay, so you got the windows and stuff like that. So all the windows, $1,418, right? And the details, they put all the BB board over there. All right. So you see the sample of how the windows will be there to show you everything they will be talking about. You'll see it. They just show you pictorially right now, but you'll see the structure itself. Breeze black ventilation. So $300. So you see, this is the Breeze black ventilation here. They give you a sample of everything that you're talking about. See right here. Over here, supplying, laying, and erection of decorative blacks for the ventilation, including cement mortar as per the specifications and drawings. Design of the decorative blacks, it should be approved by USAA representative to ensure proper outlook and ventilation. All right, so let's go to the next one. We are now on page 15. The guys, they are working, USA is working electrical work. All right, so over here we need $3,278 for the electrical work, because we can't have that building and just put it black there and leave it there. We need power in order that. All right, so this is how it's going to be: a provision of complete electrical service, including sites, reticulation, other baby words, and reticulation. I don't know. I can't explain that one to your people. We'll call it engineers, and so they can explain all the BB in the European words. All right, so guys, this is it. So you got the cabling, you got the wiring. I mean, everything, accessories and conduits and trenches and the cable pads and power outlets and lights fittings. I mean, they got everything detailed in this document, right? The guys they are working. 16. So we got to 16 here, page 16, installation of mechanical fixtures. You know, so they're going to put all the thing in. Lump sum for the provision of PC pipes, elbows, angles, fittings, glue for installation of the mechanical fixture, etc. So they show you sample how the whole thing. Sinoe County about to realize revolution. Healthcare revolution. We are building a model. Right now, we are competing with the president. And the president go build a modern hospital in Bapuli to contact. The same thing President Maya come and do. That's how we develop our country. All the citizens we do when we're undertaking something, we do it the best. We don't do something jaja and then people go there, they can't get the service. So she competing with Bakupe right now and say, Bakupe, congratulations for building a modern facility in Bapulu County. While we are waiting for hours, we too, the citizens of Sinoe County, we got to do something while we are waiting for the president. All right. So now, you come to the next level here, the tasks. So we're talking about $6,042.75, right? Next, we got supply and lay. So they got the BB English word there for you again, right? So I'm not going to read the whole thing. So this is how it's going to be on the inside. Nice tile, not something cheap. After 1 month, start breaking those. Something durable, something long lasting. These are things they are getting in place. A quality structure here, because when the people go there, we bring the Kenyan doctors, we bring the Indian doctors, so that they'll get all the equipment to cater to our people, right? So they got a septic tank, construction, and all of that. Buying it, we should say separate tank. No, it's septic. The word is septic tank. All right. I play all the refuse they can go, right? So the septic tank, now how you going to be like, they show you the sample and everything here. All right. You can see that the guys are working. So over here we'll get $17,000 or $1,788.91. Sorry, $1,788 for the septic tank. All right. We're gonna go here. They got water management, construction, all of that. So to get everything here, this will cost us $3,714.50. So you see the water management. So excavation, that is the digging, excavation of foundation, trenches of 14 columns, walls, 14 as per lines, elevations shown in the plan, or as stated by the engineer, including cutting away of the surplus soil. Okay, so you can see everything here to show you everything that we're going to be doing. Page 20. Water well and hand pump. Over here, they get everything included, right? We need water to run through they use our B-wall conduits, different pipes that will be running through the building, right? So you need water. So you need a well as well to pump water through the various pipes in the building, the conduits. So you have here, so total for us here, that will be near $1,614.95. You see this right here, right? Now go to the next one, next page. Over here, so we get page 21, total cost of constructing the clinic, all right? When I say clinic, that morning clinic, so it's different from all in a hospital, the building, or the clinic. They just try to be modest, Yeah. So let me minimize that so the figure can show better on your side. All right, let me minimize this. Hey, perfect. So as you can see here, total cost. Let me view it from the angle right here. So the total cost of the project over here. So you see total estimate cost, A plus B plus C plus D plus E. All right, so they say all the electron and they put together here. Yeah, the A plus B plus C plus E and all that thing. I know how A plus B and C would be equal to $93,000. But hey, that's it's a yeah, just kidding. But anyway, so yes, so if you put everything together over here, they got $93,046.73. That's the estimate, right? That's the estimate. So over here, when you get I, which is labor will be 25%, which over here is $23,261.68, right? You have J, transportation, 15%, $13,957.01. Okay. I don't know what people do without 1 cent, but hey, that's the engineer, they're doing their calculation. So they got contingencies, something might happen, something might go wrong. So they got contingencies, 5%. Over here, they put $4,652, $4,652.34. $4,652.34 right here for contingency, just in case something happens. All right, but if nothing happens, the money will go by in the account, right? Without doing anything. So the grand total after doing their calculation and making sure, that everything, nothing is missing. The grand total, they say total amount of bed for the clinic, we're talking about $134,917.76. All right, $134,917.76. That's the total cost of the project. So just the 34, I know that how many necessary quarter can come from in there? You can put 20 necessary quarters in a building, right? 20. That's a massive, gigantic, humongous, colossal building President Myers battle, and she got everything. More the same thing we have here in America when we go to the hospital, that everything she put inside. All right. When that building finished, you're not going to see there. She contacting the Cuban doctors. So the guys are looking for people to help us. All right. So that facility will be running perfectly well. Right. So it will be your money well spent. $134,917.76. Now, this is a proposal of the president, right? It's not final. That's why the team, they did a presentation last night to the executive team. All right. So now the owners, ONUS, the owners is now on the board to make adjustment, to say, oh, this one, they get their opinion, then we'll move from there. Without coming after the board, get their opinions, that's a 0-degree tolerance. No, nothing like that coming here. No. If the guys come up with an opinion, the president will go there and make the case. This is why I put this forth. You explain to them any ambiguity, anything that needs to be explained. The president is always available to make something vivid to the people, right? So you can see that this is what we call project. I've been saying this, when the people are being a Nessie quarter, I say, no, you don't need a Nessie quarter. We need a mall that will get everything in it. Over here, when we go to the mall, you can get a restaurant, you get the player, you can go play football, you can play basketball. We need a large facility with different things in it. But you're building different things, Palava Hall, and people are dancing your face. But I say, that's how you put it in America. And I see one man build Trump Tower or towers, and then a whole ethnic group will dancing for Nessie quarter. Now we're talking about massive contemporary hospital team that will make our people to live long. The people that want to get, the sick, they don't even know what to turn. We're talking about this building will have the pharmacy and everything. You don't have to go bring your own medicine or bring your own IV and pull it. No, that's antiquated, old school. So President Myers working, the team said, thank you, the project in USA, right? So this is the wonderful job that President Myers is doing, the team, Stanley. That project is headed by Stanley and his team. That we call them the three Sapo, they put together Hebrew boys, right? The three Hebrew boys. So, if you like, this is called the Sapo Trinity, right? The Sapo Developmental Trinity. The Son. They want the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. They want the Son. Or if you like, Father. So this is the healthcare and revolutionization trinity of Sinoe County. So I'm proud to have these brains. These guys that have been around, they are willing to help our people. And because certain people, they want to they just afraid of people with knowledge, so they throw people away and bring people that I can only sing. And the people that will say, the sort of hall, those kind of cliches, they go and take things that are not important and throw them all over the place. We're talking about thoughtful people and people that will go to work and give you the computer model and do all the research and give you everything contingency. How many other years I work before contingency? I'm like, what? The guys are working. All right, guys. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm so proud of the team. We want to say thank you so much to the chairman, Stanley Sewon, for the work you and your team doing. I want to say thank you so much to Semene Panto. That man went to school in Russia. That man Puti Totti. He was class with Vladimir Putin. That man smart. A small man there working with U.S. defense. You know what it means? Defense department. They got all the engineers around. Those are the people in consulting. We want to build a modern facility inside our country, third world country. What should we do? So the people give the ideas and how you can build. By the time the building finish, you see that ambulance parking over there in Peroque. All right, we're not joking here. All right, so guys, let me see some of the comments that are trending here, and then I'll go to the next thing. But that's the signature project of President Myers. Things are on the way. Your money, when you generate, you pay your little thing, you work hard here, you put it, you give it to us. Rest assured, your money is going to be used wisely. Because if you look, the people that are around the president right now, you got President Kolo in North Dakota, hard-working guy. You get President Marie Pine, the woman too. Anytime Marie Pine sees, Palawa Hall, somewhere she can get vest. The woman say, why are we in the U.S. and then people building the TNF that have no use whatsoever? So you got in Iowa, you get the great what you call it? Franklin Wallow, the hottest president ever in the union. When the man reaches somewhere, all the women they lie down. They can be singing. Pretty sassy ball, the man getting all the muscle that so I start training too now so I can show my own. Anyway, guys, it's just a little joke there. But on a serious note, Delaware Valley here, you had a great man yourself, Mason Toba. So the president got a team. She got the best brains. When we sit down, the president and say, this is the easier administration to run. Because I got all the people that are already working. I even call them and start to know. They will call me and say, Madam President, this is what we're doing. Take a look. That's how to call somebody and put the person. When you put a team on now, the guys are working. The team is working. Look at the great publicity man, J. Alexander Tote. Because Tote, I relaxed down. The man just writing. The man is prolific. As soon as the president says Tote, the man, the president got that Tote finish putting the team up. That's what we're talking about. So that's how you identify new leaders. So right now, what President Maya is doing now, she's winding down. She identifying new people that will take on. She know what I got people when I leave. Like PLO will say, right? You are never successful until your successor succeeds, right? So the man that the President Maya succeeded, the man failed. So President Maya said, no, I will not fail. When I leave, I'll make sure the right person gets there to continue my legacy. All right. And that's what the lady is on. Right now, I'm seeing some of the comments that are trending here again. I think I read Moton statement watching from Adults Ain, a business center, Seekon, community, Airfield Road, Bedable Creek City, Johnson, Sinoe County. Perfect. Thank you, buddy. Watching from Police Academy Junction, Monrovia, Liberian, to your number 5, answered about Sinoe County, District number 3. Know your aspirant. It's true that people know their leader already, which is Honorable Alison Noah. Let me use your platform in order to appreciate President Maya about her blueprint signature, because she knew very well that our people lack of healthcare facilities in county. Okay, that's true. And the guys in Liberia, Jelly, thank you for that comment. The politics file. Now you speak to that politics right now. You we'll go in different direction. But I'm ready for that one. We'll get there. We'll talk politics. All right. Watching. Thank you, Mr. Panto. Shekpehs, following interestingly from Greenville, Sinoe County. Good evening, Dr. Put the esoteric. Congratulations in advance, USA. Thank you, buddy. Thank you. Let me see some of the comments. Great news, Seekon District. That's right. Together we are strong. That's they called the woman they called Diamond in the Rock. Now the president of Minnesota chapter, the president of 10,000 Lakes. These are the people that are giving it's like the federal government, right? You got all the various states, governors, and then they working with Joe Biden. Now the same thing here. Yeah. Talk and do, USA, we move. Yeah, that's it. We are talking and doing at the same time. Yeah, it's called concomitant work. All right, so guys, let me go to the next thing that I want to talk about. But I want to say thanks to the team, the project team, for the effort you are playing your part with it for the board. Once the board approves it, I will come back in and give you the breaking news. But it is very important that we give you the first leg of the project, right? So that, what Francess doing? What Francess, she told her a long time to bring out our hospital, our Murray hospital, and nothing we can see. But now you can see what Francess is doing behind the scenes. The team is working, and now we are looking up to the board. The pressure on the board now, but I don't want to put pressure on everybody. The board now say, the board will call and say, that's how you put it, say the pressure on you. When I think that where they will not put it on Francess again, that you. They'll send me the fight, that the fight that all right, boy, we are working together as a team, and we don't have all that you that used to be around. No, those things they are out of the way. This is a professional team, and we wish the best for our people. That's what we're going to do here. All right, guys, let me go to the next talking point that I want to have for you today on VOSD. Let me go to the next thing here. So the next thing, let's go to the world of sports. Let me see. The project, let me bring that bullet point down. I'm done with 8. And so let me do a little bit of Liberal national politics a little bit, the national. So the vice president, former vice president of Liberian, Mr. Joseph Boakai, recently was admitted at EL hospital, I think. So we are seeing the hospitalization of VP Boakai. We deserve to know the actual diagnosis. All right. Somebody will say, "Oh, but doctor, why you want to know the paper business? Like personal business, why you want to know it's private?" No, it's not private. You see, Mr. Joseph Boakai, he wants to be the president of the people of Liberia. He wants to be a public servant, and he is a public servant. So now, the words that I just said, there's a key word in it, is called public. When something is public, it's for everybody, it's for the people in the country. The rules, for example, they are public structure, right? So it's not for a specific person. So similarly, if you made the decision to be a public servant, then you have no secret anymore. You have to tell us everything about you. Everything. You go to the bathroom, you got to tell us. You come from the hospital, you got to tell exactly what went on in the hospital, because you're about to lead us. And when you are leading us, your health is very important. All right? Because, say, for example, something happens. That means we have to look for the vice president got to come, and then another, I don't know, you have to have another election for another person to come deputize. We don't want all that plenty elections and stuff like that, right? So we want to know the health of the vice president. For what was he admitted recently? What? It's a fair question to ask. I've seen people on Facebook and say, "Oh, what you want to do with the man health?" The man, if he was a private citizen, he's sitting on his farm in Zosa and goes to the hospital, nobody will ask him questions. But this man wants to be the president for nearly 6 million people. And so when you want to be a president for 6 million people, then the 6 million people will be asking critical questions, whether you like them or not, or whether they like you or not. You are answerable to them. So the VP is answerable to us. For what was he admitted? We want to know the diagnosis. Why? Why was he admitted? And when you look at the vice president, I mean, he is, what are people like? He's an old man. The man is an octogenarian. All right. So they shouldn't pretend like when you are old, then you're stronger than somebody who is young. It is a fact. It's a biological and natural fact. The older you get, the weaker you become physically or mentally. Whether you like it or not, it's a fact. So we want to know why the vice president was abruptly admitted. We want to know that. We want to know because these people, they are coming and say Judge Weah is corrupt, Judge Weah is not honest with the Liberian people. So when you cannot tell us the truth about your health status, then what makes you different from Judge Weah? So the honesty, the revolution, the change that we want to see, you have to, you claiming you are bringing to us, you have to first demonstrate that change. Let's see it, that you are honest. But you can't hide your health history from us. In America, they do that. They want to know the president's health and all of those things. It's important. All right. So we want to know why the vice president was admitted. Now, I see some images all over Facebook of the vice president, right? I mean, some of the pictures, let's analyze some of them. And let's see, let's analyze them. I'll play a quick video here from the vice president when he came from the hospital. All right. So, yeah, this is picture number one, right? Let me put myself in the corner here. So, yes, the first picture. And you see the vice president is in the middle here. So, you see the bandage or plaster, whatever you want to call it, is on his hand right here. This arm is always sticking out, right? So we assume, I mean, this arm is normal. Again, when you are a presidential candidate, when you want to be a public property, you are under public scrutiny. So we're going to analyze until the president clears the air or the vice president clears the air. When he comes out or he can produce a health document or medical document, we'll be glad. But we want to see. We want to know why the vice president was admitted. Why? All right. What is harm? He's an old man, right? So if you look at here, So the arm, this arm is concealed from the picture, right? We can see it. Why was it off the camera? We don't know. All right, maybe a wife is holding it. Just the camera angle, it could be the cause. Okay, let's move on to the next picture. All right. So over here, the same arm that was behind, I don't know, this lady that is white could be, it's possibly that's the only person that was holding like that. I'm assuming it might not be the only person. But here, the same arm that was behind, the lady is holding this arm. All right. And it looks like she is trying to stabilize the arm. That's how it looks like. It looks like, see the bandit in hand again, it looks okay, nobody holding that hand, but this hand is being held. So it looks like she is trying to stabilize it. Maybe something is not right. I'm not sure yet. But until the vice president comes up to clear the air, we have all these doubts. We're going to be, incredulous about his health. If you see that Joseph Boakai is an old man. The old man is sleeping 24/7. Every time you see him, he's sleeping. Is he grappling with trypanosomiasis, African sleeping sickness? We want to know the medical record, because when you are coming to the office of the presidency, you will be given avalanche of information. We want to know whether you will make the right decision for the people. We want to know whether you will not be sleeping in our office and somebody will sneak in there and do something unusual to our leader. We want a president that will be alert, that will be agile, that will know what is going on around him, all right, or her. All right, so Mr. Boakai is, he's an octogenarian, an old man, but that fact, we have to establish that fact. Nobody, we can't dodge it. Unfortunately, people say, oh, that ageism you're preaching. I'm not preaching ageism, but it's a fact of life. The man is an old man, all right? And so the older you get, the more you deteriorate. You don't get younger when you get old, right? So yes, if you see the same arm over here that was concealed and it was held by the lady, you see the position of the arm, the same arm with the band-aid here is still up here. This arm is still in the same position. Something is not right somewhere. So we want to know the actual diagnosis, why the VP was admitted. We want to know that. It's a fair question to ask. So the arm is still resting on his thigh. It's not visible by itself. The first thigh was behind him on the first picture. The arm is behind him. It was concealed from the camera. The second one, the lady is holding it, stabilizing it. The third one, it is on his thigh. Okay, what is going on exactly with the vice president, the man who wants to be our president? Now, I saw this one was posted by Henry Costa on his page, and Mr. Costa and all those that are supporting the VP must be truthful, because when they say again, when you bringing change to the country, if you think George Weah is doing things wrong, he's not honest with the Liberian people, then you must also be honest. So Mr. Costa wrote on his page and said, as seen in this picture, a strong and well GNB walked out of the ELWA hospital earlier today. Glory be to God, right? So, I know the political undertone and all of that, but if you say the man is strong, right? Is strong and well, okay, why does he still have something on his arm there anyway? Why that plaster still there? Why is he doing that? What is happening? He's well, but he's still got somebody who wants to be the president, because once you come to the public with all these things on you, why is it there? Why is that plaster on his hand? Somebody is well, but his arm is concealed from the people again. It could be the camera angle. But if you're well and strong, why is he being held? Why are they holding your hand? And why is the arm resting like that? Look at the man's position and like you're about to defy gravity. Something is not right with the old man. We got to acknowledge that. So Costa then got to come out and tell us the truth. What is happening to the old man? This is the test of, it's a major test to those that say they love Liberia, right? They are different from the people that are in power. And so when you are different and you want to be a senator, and later on you say you want to be a president, you made that announcement, then you have to start telling the Liberian people the truth right now. What actually happened to Joseph Boakai? Why was he abruptly admitted? And when he's strong, why is he being held? Why is all these different pictures all over the place? And they look abnormal. I'm also hearing information that he is about to travel to the U.S. for advanced medical care. That's the information coming into the speculation room. So we actually want to know what is happening to the vice president. All right, the man wants to come, and we don't have a nuclear weapon for sure, but we got the military over there. We need somebody who will make sound decision when something happens. Joseph Boakai made the right decision for us. He's not going to be psychologically unbalanced, and then you authorize the military to do something. Because he is the commander, he will be the commander-in-chief of the armed forces of the Republic of Liberia. It's a very serious position. This man will be giving classified information. How sure are we that he will not be confusing things? So we have to know just Mr. Boakai's health. It's very important. All right. It is very, very important. We have to know all these things. It's not a secret. I know people don't like it. Oh, why you wishing this one upon him? No, I'm not wishing anything, but the man is an old man, and we want to know exactly what is happening to the old man. And myself, relatively young, but somehow I wake up in the morning, the pain all in my body. And somebody's, I want to see how old Mr. Boakai is. Let me see. Let me check it out quick. Joseph Boakai. I want to see how old Mr. Boakai is. All right, Joseph Boakai. It's a Liberian politician who served as the 29th president. Let's see. I want to see. He was born 1944. 1944, age 78 years. He's an old man. The man is almost 80. All right? 78. 1944. He was born in Foya, Liberia. He attended University of Liberia, College of West Africa, Kansas City University. Okay, that was the poor year. So the man was born 1944. He's an old man. He's not a small man, all right? So we can't highlight Mr. Boakai as a young man. He's an old man. All right. So we want to know exactly what happened to the vice president for which he was admitted. We deserve to know that. It will be fair to the Liberian people. All right. So there's something I wanted to show you also here. So here's the video here. Let me put my talking point somewhere here. All right. So let me put a quick video here and see.
Good morning, Mr. Vice President.
Good morning.
You look very well this morning.
I'm sure.
I mean, the old man is literally struggling to talk. He's struggling. And the man said he looks very well this morning. No, he doesn't look. The man looks tired. The VP is tired. You can see it from his face. He's literally tired. He's weak. The man is anemic. He's weak. No strength. You can see the energy in the man is tired. But the man said you look well. No, he doesn't look well. The speech is slower than usual. Listen to him. Listen.
Very well. I feel so.
Thank you.
And he just said, Mr. VP said, I'm okay, but he just said very well. When your speech barely comes out.
So we just want a few seconds with you. Lofa County is playing tomorrow in the finals of the county meet. Any word for your team?
Well, the first thing I can say is that success is sure. Nimba people are my people. They're very close, so be lenient with them and let 2 goals.
All right, so the papa is struggling. And the guys are not asking the relevant, well, I know that he's political apologist, so they will not ask the old man the relevant question. They got to ask the papa, why were you admitted? That's a least fundamental question for the Liberian people to know, instead of just asking for soccer. Why were you admitted? The dodge out of question. All right?
Okay, Mr. Vice President. So millions of Liberians are going to be watching this video. Is there any special word you have for them today?
Don't be surprised if I see me on the field.
All right, so we didn't see you on the field. You said you would be surprised to see me on the soccer field, but we did not see him. So what happened? We did not see the vice president on the soccer field. The old man is tired, and those that are pushing the old man, it's not fair to Liberia. It's not fair to the Liberian people to push a man that is literally tired on the people. Mr. Boakai has served Liberian people for 40 some more years. It is about time for the man to go sit down with his grandchildren. All right? And be taken care of by the family or the state, because he served the country, and whatever money, whatever the vice presidential position requires, benefits that he needs, they'll give it to him. But you can't force an octogenarian on the people. The man is sick. He's not well. But people are playing politics. Some people want to come and jump to have ministerial position, to be in director position, so they want to force the old man.
No, I'm feeling very well. I'm very good.
Thank you, Mr. Vice President, for your time.
Okay, so that's the former vice president of USA, the Liberia, and he wants to be the president of Liberia. 2023, he's running. He's on the he will be on the ballot for sure. But for me personally, I'm concerned about the old man's health. It's a serious concern to me. If my grandfather, I would not allow anybody to put in our political turmoil. The man is already weak, and intellectually he's tired, physically he's tired. I will let the man to relax at home and be taken care of by the family. He will not be in the people's mouth for them to be chewing him. The man is tired. He's old. Joseph Boakai plays his part. For the some more year, he did not do it. He's not going to change Liberia overnight. Let's give other people the opportunity to serve the country. And this idea of African leaders, I mean, the old men all over the place, it's time to give the young people the chance too. You know, let the people then they should be back now to nurture young people to come to take over. You can't be working with King. Mr. Boakai is just a politician. That's why he's not working with King. But he's supposed to be working with King. The man is tired. He's 78 years old. Your power say what? 3 score or 10. That's 70 years. The man, you're going to gain extra 8 years on top of it. The man is old. He got his bonus already. All right? You get a man, let the old man realize in your house. You're getting the man hot time all day because you want to be minister of this, minister of that. So they're forcing the old man to become president. It's not fair. I'm not a Jawia supporter, but I think it's not fair to the Liberian people when you say the other man is not the right man. You're bringing a man for the 8 years. We can see your track record, what he did for the country. All right? I didn't say 5 years. I didn't say 2. Joseph Boakai been in government for 48 years. Older than me, I mean, the years I'm just in government. I wasn't around for 48 years when I child, the child far older than me, right? So, guys, what are we doing with the young people too, or so-called young people? We're going to be relying on the old paper the whole day? If we bring young person, the man messed up, we take the man from there and put a different person there. All right? So let me show, there's a video I want to share with you here. Connected to the topic, let me share this video right here. Let me go to share. That's something I want you to listen to from this Nigerian lady, Adiola. She shows something show that I really like. All right, let me show this to you. What she got on her paycheck. All right, let me go back to that video.
Must have the physical strength to do the job. He said otherwise, we will just be hearing the president says, but we will neither see nor hear from him directly.
Okay, so there's a point she's making over there. The old men, right now we have a young man as a president of the country, right? George Weah is relatively young. George Weah barely talks to us. He barely comes out. He's almost like a king. So if you have an old man, Joseph Boakai, if the man who is relatively agile and young is not coming up to address the people, what you expect an old man who is already tired to be coming to you? So you barely hear from Joseph Boakai, just the way you barely hear from George Weah.
Actually, as we should. That's already happening in so many African countries. I mean, just go to Cameroon, you know. Cameroonians will tell you, they can count on one finger the number of times that their president made a public appearance last year.
Okay, so the same thing. So exactly the point I'm making. Paul Biya, the Cameroon, the old man, he been there forever. The man barely comes out. He's old. He's not. The man is a king.
Maybe twice or maybe once. I don't know. The man is old. Like Obasanjo said, age and physical and mental disposition are very important. I'm not telling you who to vote for, but please do not forget that in Ethiopia, a 42-year-old man became prime minister. Madagascar.
Okay, 42 years old in Ethiopia, right? Became prime minister. This, I mean, so and guess what? That man got a 42 years old, right? When he became prime minister, he got a Nobel Prize, I think 2019, for ending the war between Eritrea and Ethiopia. You're given Nobel Peace Prize. Okay, so young people can do great things. 42 years old man, he did a great job when you were president. Listen,
a 42-year-old man became prime minister. Madagascar elected a 45-year-old as president.
Okay, Madagascar, 45-year-old man as president. All right, listen.
Chile elected a 35-year-old.
Chile elected a 35-year-old man. 35 years. And we are talking about 78 years old man. I mean, come on, guys. Chile, 35 years.
As president. Finland elected a 34-year-old woman.
Finland elected a 34-year-old woman. 34, Finland. And we over there, we're talking about 78-year-old man. 78-year-old man. People are pushing the woman in tile.
Kosovo, 38-year-old woman.
Kosovo, 38.
Georgia, 38-year-old.
Georgia, 38.
Man. El Salvador, 37-year-old.
El Salvador, 37.
And it's not as if we've never had that in Nigeria. It's not as if it's never been done in Nigeria. Obasanjo himself was 39 when he became head of state. My fellow 30-something-year-olds, as you're watching me, my fellow 37-year-old Nigerians, all I'm trying to say is even you can be president.
Okay. So even you can be president. So you stop supporting the old man. The man is literally tired. He's weak. He can't live on his own hand. And people over there, they're talking about Joseph Boakai will save Liberia. The man can't do it for the 8 years time, and now you're going to do it. Am I a supporter of Jawia? No. I think Jawia did not treat the Liberian people right as well. But you can't replace Jawia with Joseph Boakai. It's a wrong way to go. It's a wrong way to go. I've seen the people around the Pape. I've seen a bunch of, sycophants and obsequious people that want to just loot. They want money. They're the same people, nothing different. They turn their back on themselves and they're looking up to 78-year-old men to save Liberia. What's about you? Dr. King, and they were in their 30s and when they were fighting for the liberation of their people here. But over there, we're sinking behind old people all day. You're staying out for once. Get the right brains, your minds together, and get Liberia going. We shouldn't be depending on other people when you yourself can be the president, you know. But some of the people that want to be president, they are not honest. Costa is bringing Joseph Boakai to. I can't understand Costa. Costa bashed Joseph Boakai and Ellen Johnson Sirleaf administration for 12 years. He said the administration is evil. This. Then he bring Joseph Boakai as a savior. I said, what kind of guy is this? You know, this is a strange guy. And that's why I'm a problem with Costa. Costa is just a flip-flopping all over the place. The people that put you in jail, the administration, you are in jail for, I don't know when. I don't know how long. But then Costa turned around bringing Joseph Boakai to the people. Joseph Boakai is the savior of the Liberian people. He a political leader that what you call him? Bernard Ure. Ure then that sport that ruined the country. They will help Taylor. So Costa is not the right person either. Because he's not putting himself in a position where he means well for the people, because people that damage the country, these are the people he's still supporting and bringing the people, using your popularity and selling these people to. But you can see, at least I can be fooled when Joseph Boakai got to take helicopter to go to a village after serving for 12 years, or if he left 47 years in government, and then you want to bring him in 2023 to be president for Dr. Ayopo. No, the old man is tired. If in the United States, the man will be in a nursing home. He'll be somewhere that people will be taking care of a senior facility. He'll be sitting there 78 years. He's old. You give the man the chance. Let's find the right people for the country. The candidates that I'm looking at right now, I don't see, Jawia, I was impressed first when he came. I thought he would make a difference. But when Jawia started building the personal houses and he's working on red carpet and with private jet, I know that something is wrong already. No. When people are hungry in the country, they put in red carpet, you get private jet, you building houses for yourself. That I was torn up. Am I saying he hasn't done something good? He did some good things, but I just thought it was a wrong trajectory when you come in and say you're a country giant or pro-poor, and the government is pro-poor. You should not be being hustled for yourself first. You should not be riding private jet and you say no money in the country. All those things. It was just a pure turn up, you know. And so you can't bring Joseph Boakai. It's a free ride giving Jawia again, bringing Joseph Boakai. The man is, how long Joseph Boakai can work for? Because you have to engage. So by the time they finish doing the campaign, the old man tired. He got to be taking a bunch of pin pills 24/7. You know? So you're kind of people, you do whatever, be honest with for once. You'll be honest. Joseph Boakai is not the right person for the people of Liberia. You serve your time and then you go relax. Now, and that's something I wanted to share with you on VOSD. Yeah, the young people, you can do it. Don't underestimate. Don't be following people whole day so that they can be your savior when you can. Your man Jesus, you're the religious people then. And a man, I'll tell you 2-year-old man, or 33. Then you're looking out to old man and hold the savior when you're Lord and savior and you're 33-year-old when you're struggling. And man, you are engaging in civil disobedience and challenging the Roman laws and those things. But you're over here, you're waiting for Joseph Boakai. I'm not saying all people can do something, but it has to be reflected in your track record. It got to be reflected. Look at the track record. He was agriculture. What is it? The fate of agriculture in Liberia? It's there. People still buying rest out of the country. But we got all the fertile soil all over the place. We can grow rice everywhere you drop a seed. But Joseph Boakai was an agriculture man before. But now, rice shortage in the country. You know, I don't know what they did. No infrastructure, no institution put in place. All right, now let's go to let's look at the world of sports, and then I'll go to Sinoe politics a little bit before I leave. Okay. So let me bring Mr. Boakai down. So the next one, I just want to praise my children of Sinoe County. You know, the soccer tournament competition, the final, it overshadowed everything else. But you know, when they say national county sports meet, right? Different, they've got volleyball and basketball and kickball and different ball going on, right? So Sinoe County, my children, Sinoe wins the basketball competition of the national county sports meet. All right. That's a good news for me. That's a good news for us. That's a good news for Sinoe County. For once, good things are in Sinoe County. We don't want to know by corruption. We got talents in Sinoe County, and that is making me happy. We are on the national scene for good things. Whereas when it comes to the political front, a bad thing, we got a bad senator in the Capitol building who is talking about corruption, who on there and say corruption, but I get it. I can't deny it. But at least the young folks, and that's what I want you to start following some of the old men. They got some good old men, right? Somebody says, oh, but ain't your papa old too? Yes, but see, you see, you get old and old. When Zaza and Joseph Boakai to go for running competition, Joseph Boakai will not get run. Zaza is agile, he's a strong man. See the man in the jungle right now and moving here, and the young people, the man, he took care of himself very well. So Zaza is still energetic. Besides that, when I was talking about Boakai, I said, look at the people track record. All right. When you look at Zaza's track record, he has empowered multiplicity of young children to take over power. Some of them right now, they are running for national offices in the country. So when you have an elderly person, the man must be, the trajectory record should show that he is empowering other people. So when you look at young men at RV, for example, you are with Zaza. RV now, he works for ECOWAS. So that's a product of a senior citizen, good man, an older man. You see, Otelo Kojo, right now, he was a fiscal superintendent for Sinoe County He ran before to become a senator, and now he's running. So Zaza empowering people. All right, sending young children out of the country to get advanced education. You say, I want you guys to go and prepare so that you can come take over from us. All right, that's what we call the elder. Now, what the elder is doing is preparing the young people. Lady likes a teacher, and I'm talking about living power because that's the only way he can survive. He has no expertise anywhere. So they are not empowering the young people. They want to see in the office of Mr. Zaza right now. The chief of office staff are young men. Look at Teja, chief of office staff. Teja is 66. The chief of office staff is 65. I mean, come on, the man is not empowering young people. 63-year-old man and the chief of office staff, that's 65-year-old. Master too late. Zaza get young man, Oliver is 30-some more years, young man. So that's why you empower the young brains to come and take over, to come and take over the country. So I'm happy the young children, the young talents in Sinoe County, the guys won the basketball tournament, in the county meet. Let's look at the victory, then I will go to Sinoe politics a little bit. But this makes me happy. I'm happy for what the kids did. Congratulations to our basketball team. I want Sinoe County to win. Every time we get in the competition, we must win. The soccer team, they put in charge of one of the guys who was running for office, and the man and I even crossed the front line. All right? Well, I call the man in the bowl, start calling me phone call. Oh, what you calling the man in for? But I man was in charge of the soccer team. How you want to be a politician and they put you inside of chapel, you fail. So it's a sign of your defeat are coming. When the children can cross the first area, they put you in charge of the soccer team. They put a man, and some of the guys they do the selection based on when you get a little cash there, they won't get money. But we need somebody who got the expertise to do the work. All right. So, but anyway, congratulations. Let me play this video for our children's victory, and then we'll go to the last one I want to talk about today. Guys, I just want to show you the victory of the basketball team of Sinoe County. We won the national county meet. That's a good thing. We want to say congratulations for winning the basketball context of Sinoe of the Republic of Liberia in the county sports meet. Great job. That's what I want to see from Sinoe County. I want the best. We are the best. The 10 original county, so we got to be on top of all the Bati county and I just coming off. The 10 original. All right. So we ought to be teaching those young counties that this is how we do basketball, this is how we do football, this is how we do politics, you know. But I'm proud of the boy. I want to say congratulations to the boys, congratulations to the people of Sinoe County. That is what we need. All right. I want the best. Sinoe County, all the way. Next time you'll come. The basketball team are in that corner. I don't want the soccer team to try to politicize it, the poor politician in it. So how you want to see the team to succeed. But anyway, congratulations to the young people of Sinoe County for that great job. Now let's go to the last talking point that I want to talk about today. I will call it your day. Know the aspirants of Sinoe County Electoral District number 3. All right. So again, Sinoe, this is the platform. If you want to get the latest political and non-political developments, this is the platform for you. Because we are exclusively focused periodically, we talk about other counties and national issues, but this is Sinoe because my job here is, you know, the people say, right, you can't get your house not in order, you want to get another house in order, or you talk about other people. So I want to get my house in order first. I want my children in the house to be doing the right thing, right? And then I can talk about other people, or the people can use her as reference point. Oh, see what the Sinoeans are doing. See what is the people in Sinoe County, see the hospital they built, see the roads, and something like that when you reference them. So I am here to make sure that Sinoe County is straightened up. Yes. So if I see you're a young man and you are following somebody who damaged you, who destroyed your future, on a child terror and whatever terror, all right? And you follow the man, you think that man are your savior. If the man loves you, he will not be your spokesperson. For the man that murdered 250,000 persons, the man does not love you. It's clear already. But anyway, I want you to, I'm talking about district number 3, Sinoe County. It's my interest right now. The other the districts will come by going one at a time. So I want to showcase the candidates or the potential candidates for Sinoe County district number 3. The guys that will be contesting. I will just say a few words about them, right? And then we'll move on. That's what we're about to do. So you can start knowing the guys small, gradually. All right? Start to know the guys gradually. So let me put in presentation more. So now in specific order, these are the candidates or the aspirants. Right now, they are not candidates yet. They are not certified yet. So we use the word aspirants, right? So, ladies before gentlemen, so this is Madam Shekpehs. Madam Shekpehs, we want to say that was sympathy to you for the demise of your sister. However, she is a politician, so we have to talk about it. So she is running. She declared a while ago she wants to run. She's running in 2023 for the representative seat for district number 3 because the man that is there right now, Mr. Matthew Zarza, is going to unseat Milton Tiaje. And so all the people coming on now, young people coming, they want to contest and all of that. That's pretty good. But my thing is, I want a good, because Mr. Zaza is coming to be a senator. And so district number 3, when we have somebody good to add onto Zaza, then we'll have people in the Capitol building that will make the case for Sinoe County. All right? So I want the best in the Capitol building to represent just the same way I got the best basketball team that won the tournament. I don't want over there people got mediocre people over there and they're not doing anything for us. We want the best in the Capitol building, right? So Madam Shekpehs is one of the persons. Madam Shekpehs, I'm not impressed. I listened to a platform. She gave a platform in summary. And what she said, I was impressed. If you don't know Madam Shekpehs' platform, let me play the video so you can hear for yourself.
I will not disappoint you. I will be there for you guys. I will be there for the women of District 3. In 2023, come. We will do it together. One person, one forest, one tree cannot make a forest.
All right. So that's the platform of Madam Shekpehs. All right. Number 1, she says she is coming for the women. And I don't want a leader who is coming for just women. I want you to come for women and men, children, elders, and everybody else. Okay. So the first thing what you said, I'm coming, women, district number 3. Okay, we got men in the district 2, we got children in district number 3. Okay. I mean, when you say women, my understanding of that word are older people, anybody maybe from 18 up. So the children, then when somebody 2-year-old or a baby, you can't call that person woman, you know. So Madam Shekpehs, she's talking about women. Listen.
I will not disappoint you. I will be there for you guys. I will be there for the women of District 3. In 2023, come. We will do it together. One person, one forest, one tree cannot make a forest.
Okay. So after she's saying she's coming for the women, she excluded the men and the babies and the elderly. Okay, maybe the elderly are women. Okay, the elderly women. So the next one, she also said she want to divide the tree. One person, one tree, one forest. Okay. So we don't want somebody who's going to be dividing trees among the women. No. And so Madam Shekpehs is not the best person. Okay. I know somebody sending me stuff to bereaved. I understand all of that. But once you are in the political arena, well, you put yourself in there already. So we can't excuse you for your trial. We sympathize for your tragedy. We understand that, but you are coming to be our leader. And so we have the obligation to educate the people, who is the person that is coming. Now, the next person here is Elena Chera. Elena Chera also is touring, going around the county or the district and making a case. For the most part, we have not gotten her platform yet. But what we have, with the information that came in the speculation room of Voice of Sinoe, she is going there and talking about, the other person can speak Sapo. Okay. We don't want Sapo expert in the Capitol building, no. We want somebody who will make the case for the district to be developed. So when you go to the people and say, the other one can speak Sapo, I don't want to speak Sapo. Okay, is that a problem in the county? No. Or in the district? No. So we don't want Sapo expert. We want somebody who has the best ideas, who brings the best ideas on the table that will increase the longevity of our people, that will provide educational opportunity, that will advocate for healthcare and those things. And not somebody who will speak Sapo. So madam, so until she brings her actual agenda to us, but the speculation that come in, she vilifying the other person for the person not to speak Sapo. But if you look at the Constitution of Liberia, they say English is the official language that will be the legislator, the lawmaker, the Constitution, right? You look in it, it says that the official business until another language is approved, that English. So when somebody goes on campaign and say, the other person can speak Sapo, then we have no idea. I want ideas. Let us argue and debate the issues. The infant mortality rate, the maternal mortality rate, the mosquito that injecting our people with plasmodium. The corruption that TJ introduced, the lack of roads, healthcare. Those are the things. We got an array of things that we can talk about. But when somebody go on campaign trail and start talking about the other person can speak Sapo, they can speak Kru, that's a waste of my time. Okay, so Madam Chila, maybe she comes by with a better agenda. We'll look at our agenda, then we'll move on there. Now, let me do the ladies first, right? So we got another lady, Kalejabole Fole. All right. She is the pioneer. If you like, she's the political trailblazer for that district, because she was the first person to test the political waters of Sinoe County Electoral District. She contested in 2017. All right. Yeah, she went the wrong time. You can't go against the political godfather of Sinoe on a disaster, and that's where her relegation came from for the most part. But, Madam Kalejabole Fole, she has settled herself. She has put herself in a position. I'm not campaigning for her. I'm just giving, I told you from the beginning, from the beginning of my comment, I will say one or two things about the candidate, right? What I know, right? So what you gave me, that I will serve the people. So, but Madam Kalejabole Fole, we know for sure, what we can say for a fact, she was the first lady to open the way. So if you like, she is the political Jesus of Sinoe County District number 3. She is, Christianity, they used to be called the way, right? The way. So she is the way, the truth, and the mother. The way, the light to the political seat of Sinoe County District number 3. She paved that way. And now, so the other ladies are all brave now, and they are coming to participate. So she's a political trailblazer. Madam Kalejabole Fole, and we know for sure she served as the national president of the United Sapota Association, one of the few female presidents, either the second, I think, President Francess Clarke is now the third female president. So the first one was Felicia Wyon, and then we have Madam Kalejabole Fole and Francess Clarke, for the national administration. All right. And so when she was the national president, it's a fact she shipped a container of medication to Sinoe County. Right now, she has a mall, which our opposition is calling a garage. Okay, whatever they pay, but she's building a mall right now in Sinoe County, District number 3. To give the people an economic hub. That's something that she's doing. Her team, the members, the people reached out to me recently and said, we'll be showing the mall pretty soon. What Madam Kalejabole is doing in that place. She giving student scholarship. When people are sick, she donating a lot of money. Our son, for example, Patrick Bolu, the manager of what you call Sinoe County radio station. He has been sick for 30 plus years. They're doing fundraisers. She sent $500 the other time. The other candidates were still looking up to them. So she has been I mean, like doing a lot of things in the district. I mean, she got a scholarship funds right now for mostly for the women, you know, but she's not excluding the women, the men though. But for the most part, and that's a fact in the country. If you look on your Congress or the House of Representatives or the local Senate in Liberia, they are predominantly men. And why is that so? Because men historically they were given the opportunity to go to school while the women stay home. And so, Madam College with the 40 say, in order for the women to also kind of catch up with the men, we have to at least pay more attention to the population as well, you know. And so, and there are a lot of variables that hold the women back, you know, when they are pregnant, they have to, in Liberia, they have to sit home. Okay, while the men are pregnant, the woman should be learning and the woman sitting at home. You know, she didn't get pregnant by herself, you know. And so you got all these different inequalities, different variables that are holding the women back, you know. So, Madam Kelly, they say we want to empower, you know, getting school supplies and different things right now, you know. So, that's one of the candidates, the viable candidate, the rural women of Sinoe County. They endorsed a bid for the Liberian House of Representatives the other time. You know, so among the women, she is I think the best. That's my opinion. I mean, the other guys, I have not seen anything. Madam Shekpehs, for example, you know, the first thing she could do, build a personal house, you know, and stuff like that. All right, so we don't know, Madam, the people of the Drawson Bell, not Drawson, but the Kabade Bell. They are saying Madam Chilla, you know, she works for Lone Star, but you know, nothing is being done in the Kabade Bell, you know, so they don't know what intervention she's making. Now let's go to the next person. We got the other gentleman, Ulai Yanti. Ulai Yanti also, we are told he wants to run, but we not seen a lot of activities for him. So I'm not quite sure whether he's still in the race. But that's one of the names that we are hearing. He wants to participate in the 2023 election. He's a lawyer by profession. So, by the way, let me go back a little bit. Madam College, I don't know her academic background for sure, so I can speak to that. I don't know her background too as well. I mean, I can tell you what her academic background is. Madam College Foley is a nurse by profession, practicing nurse in the United States, right? Yeah, a BSN. All right, so she had a higher level. All right, so yeah, Mr. Yanti, right? Ulai Yanti is a lawyer by profession. He has represented the people of Sinoe County, especially during the time. For example, I'll give you a practical example when Milton Teji confiscated Madam Ophelia Brown's land. You know, Mr. Ulai Yanti was one of the lawyers that defended a woman. You know. And the woman got her land back from TJ, you know, the looter in the county that confiscate practically everything from the people. And so that's why even Milton TJ does not want to see the ground that Mr. Ulai Yanti works on, right? Because the man defended the poor woman. You know, so he's a lawyer, he's been representing people, sometimes pro bono, sometimes for fee, you know, he has a family of support as well. So somebody, but for the most part, he's been working a pro bono capacity. You know, highly educated, level-headed. When I went to Liberia, I met with him. We had a good conversation. When you talk to him, you can hear somebody making sense. You know, but again, he's not politically visible in the county. I don't know again whether he still has the desire to run. I can't speak to that. That's Mr. Ulai Yanti. This is Reverend Kolo. Reverend Kolo contested 2017 against Honorable Zasa, the political Gandhi of Sinoe, and again, it was obvious to some of us that understand the politics and understand how the voter, what we call psephology, right? Psephology is the study of the political trends in a specific region and stuff like that. So we'll look at the psephological data of District Number 3, Sinoe County, the way that people can vote. We made our prediction, and we recorded and you need to listen to all the time, you know, because TJ pushed him and TJ is still pushing him. You know, he goes to the wrong side, and that's one of the variables that led to his political demise 2017. You know, but he came third place. He was a third man. Samson Wegba, I think Wegba came the second, right? Let me verify the data. I got it here. Let me make sure I don't want to give you the wrong information, but I got the statistic here for the election. 2023, also over here, I will put it up there so you can see it as well, so you can look at it, because I don't like to deceive my people. So this is the factual platform here, so we want to give you the information. You can view it as well yourself. So you can see the 2017 election. Let me see. Let me put the thing up. It coming there right. It will be right there. Let me just load it real quick, and then we'll go with Reverend Kolo will give you a little background. All right. It's coming up. Perfect. Enter studio. Let's see. I'll call back family calling. Why is it slow? God, my phone is acting up right now. Okay, perfect. It's working now. Let me put this up quickly, guys. Please give me a second. Boom. I just want to load up quick the stats and the statistics for the last election so you can know how Kolo performed. All right, or those that participated. All right, now let's go into it. It's up now. So that's Reverend Kolo. So the last election, 2017. Boom. So if you look here, the winner was Honorable Matthew Zarza, and he won 5,067 votes. You know, and these votes, you got to understand, new people at the time, people that are not eligible to vote at the time, they are now eligible to vote. So, and that's what we are telling you. The victory of Mr. Zaza is certain, it's engraved in stone. Because when a man can get 5,000 votes from just district number 3, imagine what will happen. And imagine people that were not qualified to vote at the time, they did not vote. So young kids that are already qualified, that taking care of them, those things. I mean, if you're looking to a campaign, the guys from district number 2, they came to number 3 to vote because they said a good men were running at the time. So they left district number 2 and went to district number 2, registered and voted for him. So a lot of people are coming this time. The number will go up. So he won 5,067 votes, which was 53% of the total vote, right? Reverend Kolo, okay, so that's why I brought this to make sure that, I get the information. So Reverend Kolo he came second place to Mr. Zaza, but he got 1,861 votes, which was distant second, 1,000. He didn't even reach 2,000 votes. Okay, and Sibo Yancy Yeba, who he was the third place man, 1,272 votes. And then you have Kali R.B. Boff right here. He got 603 votes. You got Kali Jabule Foliage. You got 366 votes at the time, but now the variables are different. You got Sadie Jabba O. Mr. Jabba got 214 votes. And then your man Boniface Carlo got 88 votes. You know, the man family member voted for him. That's it. So Reverend Kolo, Reverend Kolo came second place the last election. All right, he came second place. Let me put the picture up here. So Reverend Kolo came second place, but it was a distant second. He didn't reach 2,000 votes. Okay, so it was not an impressive performance. Okay, it was bad. And because he went against the godfather of Sinoe County to district number 3, or I can say the county as a whole. And that's why he was defeated that way. All right. But let's see, without the political Gandhi in the race, we want to see how Kolo going to perform. Sonny Boy Noah contested before. I will talk about him shortly. But so Reverend Kolo, by profession, he is a pastor. He studied theology. All right. He studied about God. But he lived in God House, the church, and going to the Capitol building to do a preaching there. I don't know, that's the appropriate edifice for that. All right, so the people will decide. My deterrence about Reverend Kolo is his alliance with Milton Tiaji. You know, he says he's bringing change, but then he and Tiaji, they are in bed. All right, and that is a huge deterrent to me. You can't say you are bringing change and you are rolling with the bad guys, you know, the people that looted and polarized the people, and that's the champion. So it's a huge deterrence to me, you know, and that's one of the reasons why Reverend Kolo, he will be defeated for the 7th. I can make that prediction for sure. All right. The next person that is coming here is the Labor Commissioner of Sinoe County, Christian Tibabo. is also on the ballot, or you will be on the ballot, I should say. He's an aspirant for district number 3 as well. Christian, I don't know your academic background, but yeah, he's a current labor commissioner of Sinoe County. We're going to be looking at the labor sector in Sinoe. You see how he did, because based on a performance, then we say, oh, maybe when we send a guy to the Liberian House of Representatives, he will perform well. So we got to look at how the labor sector is doing in Sinoe County. But at least from a distance, I can say for sure the labor sector is horrible in Sinoe County. All right. So yeah, Christine. So just so I want to make something clear here too, per region. So Madam Shekpehs is from the Jackson Belt, right? Elena Chilla is from the Kabade Belt, I'm told. Let's say Madam Kalejabo the Fuller is from the Jackson Belt. Let's see, Sonny Boy Noah is also from the Jackson Belt. This guy right here is from the Jackson Belt. So the Jackson votes will be divided amongst the three contestants. Okay, the three of them, the votes will be shared. All right, now that's Christian. So, but Christian Twabo is from the Seekon Belt, I'm told. If from the Seekon Belt, and Seekon Belt is a vote-rich area in district number 3. I think plus or minus they got the highest, electorate in district number 3. So that's where he's from. But whether he's popular with the people, I can't tell right now. Now, the next person that is contesting, we are here is the young man too, Otis Kana. Otis Kana is also from the Seekon Belt, and Otis also we are told he's in the race. His friends, they put this flyer up. So the main manifesto, he bring agriculture, proper representation, healthcare, education, transparency, accountability. Those are things we are told Otis is bringing. We want to find time to bring Otis here to cross-examine the man, to explain what he means by these things, so he can put it in context for all. But that's a name that we are hearing. So Otis is from the Seekon Belt, and he too is from the Seekon Belt. So we don't know for sure. The votes from the Seekon Belt will be shared for the most part between the two guys, given the way the people vote. They vote on sectional basis, which I don't like. Instead of looking at the right person and the person with the right ideas, they go. So the votes will be overwhelming between these two guys, Otis and Twabo. Now, another person that is contesting is Alex Sonnyborn Noah. He contested 2012 and he got like 2% of the vote or 1%. He was horribly beaten by the then representative Waba, I think. Yeah, the beating unmercifully. So but Sonnyborn Noah is currently the pool manager of Sinoe County. By far the most visible aspirant is Adibos. Sonnyborn is very visible in the county. He's doing some mediocre projects, and you got paid latrines going on. I mean, instead of, I don't know who does those things there. I mean, the modern age, you get somewhere where, build up modern facility like my college is doing, build up modern facility, put a facility in there. That's what you do. You don't go build taller in the town square, and that's an incubation center for virus and germs and those things. But anyway, that's something that Sonnyborn is doing, and maybe the people will vote for him for building. Something that when you go inside, raccoons that can't fit inside. It's a tight place. So those are the things Sonnyborn is dividing. Akolo doing the same thing too. They got all the old mattresses that they took from some of them from America, Jerry's Corner, in Philadelphia. The whole thing, they bare balls food in there. I think they can get our people, and stuff like that. They think our people supposed to get second-handed things, for some reason. That's how they see our people. Yeah, Sonnyborn Noah. Yeah, again, he's the most visible guy. He has given an old ambulance as well. We can see the ambulance moving anywhere, and they carry over there, park whatever they do. The took it is parked right there. Yeah, he gave some old mattresses as well. I understand he did 4 horses roofing somewhere. I'm told 4 horses. I don't know. Yeah, the 4 people from the household, they will vote for him. He's a port manager of Sinoe County again, and the port. That's how you judge the performance of the person. How is he running the port? What is the condition of the port? So the other day, Martin Cody posted the buildings at the port. They are all leaking, they're broken down, but the brother is building personal houses for himself all over the place, you know. So that's how we're going to judge the people. I mean, what empire is he making? You know, building personal houses and building little pay latrine, and why the people can't fit in when they go in there, they tile or something, you know, and stuff of that nature. And but when you see your own mansion and big, you got more than taller in there, but you're building that thing for the people. But anyway, the people will decide. But they will mostly judge Sonny Boy Noah how he led the port of Greenville. And how is it that he got rich overnight? What did he get extra pay from somewhere? And those kind of tough questions. How much how much is he making? And where he got the money from to build one house in every district, in every town in Sinoe County, and those things. In no time, he got so Sonny Boy Noah. But again, he's the most visible guy. But the sad part of Sonny Boy Noah, he's the most visible guy, right? But he's not getting the endorsement of the people, and that's the problem. You know, he can be the most conspicuous, but then you are not getting the support of the people. They got the same old supporter of his that following you around. You see, the time you know for sure that you are supported, that the people want you, when you start to see the elders. When the elders, they give their traditional garble to you, when they gather and say you, because that's what they did to Mr. Zaza. When they had a dialogue, they say that Zaza will win. You know, right now, they did the same thing again as Zaza. You can see from the engagement, the tour, the man making everybody coming together. But when you're talking about knowing the most visible guy, when he goes around, you better get 20 persons. I mean, a lot of the people that are behind him are the same old faces that have been behind him. You know, so we don't see that growth. And so it's a bad omen, you know, O-M-E-N, you know, it's a bad sign. You know, as a politician, we want to see that numerical growth, but we are not seeing it. All right, we are not seeing it right now. And so that's Sonny Boy in a nutshell. Again, he contested before 2012 and he was beating badly. All right, badly. He didn't even get 3% of the total votes. All right, so these are the people of Sinoe County District number 3 that are coming. And we're going to, as time goes by, we'll cross-examine her again, Madam Carlos Shekpehs. She announced she's coming to the Divatries and among one person, one tree, one forest. That's our campaign slogan right there. Madam Elena Chilla, all right, she on language. If you can speak Sapo, the other person can speak Sapo, and I'm quite sure she's taking a shot at Madam Carla Jabwede Foley. Because Madam Carla Jabwede, she grew up in the US, she can speak Sapo, so Madam Chilla campaign, the person can speak, how the person will talk to you, they can't speak Sapo. But you don't do Sapo when you go in the Capitol building either. You speak English. And that's the English, the same language the woman speaks. And the Constitution says the business of the Congress of Liberia, they should be done in English. Okay, so what is the argument here? They're there upon arrival. All right? So that's one person. Otis is one of the young men that also expressing the desire to contest. All right? I don't know the academic background as well. We'll go into that as time goes by. Okay? Mr. Yanti is one of the guys, a lawyer by profession. Kolo is a pastor. He's the man that talks to God. You know, not the African one too, not the Afrocentric God, man, talking to the invisible Eurocentric God, you know, the God they carried there, they gave the power and they took our lands from us, you know. That what the God Kolo is praying to. All right. So you're not praying to the God of our ancestors, the God of that side you put there, the elders God. The man praying to the one that you can see, Jesus, the dead man, Jesus the man praying to. All right. So necocracy. Yeah, government or dead man. All right. So this is the legal commissioner as well. Is Tababo, Christian Tababo is contesting, and then other Sonny Boy Noah. So these are the people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 aspirants so far. All right. So that's a little bit we have for you today for on the show. Let me see some of the comments that you have. If there's a comment here that I didn't read. Mr. Twilly, Maya Mondibu said, I'm watching. Thank you. The Great Texas Ranger. Honorable Christian Tababo, the DOED 3 Sinoe County. Okay, the people will decide on that one, not me. You know, but I don't see what Tababo is doing so far. Watching from my Plymouth, Minnesota farm. Okay, how you doing, buddy? Welcome aboard, Mr. Toba. All right, so guys, this is it. That's what we have for you today on the show. Join us at let you say Monday at 3 p.m. To talk all things Sinoe County. This is the platform. You want to know anything about Sinoe County, you have to come. All right, that's what we have for you today. I want to say thank you so much. I just want to give you the aspirants, the people that want to be your leaders, so you can know a little bit about them. You know, but again, as time progresses, as time goes by, I will tell you my candidate and the person that is right for you. I told you before that Zaza is good for you, right? And you can see Zaza is doing the best for you. All right. I told you TJ is bad for you. And you can see how after 9 years you can't see anything. I told you before, I said Quentin Donkey is unknown. Don't go in the area of the unknown. All right. And you see what the man doing right now. He carrying companies and get 12% in it. You saw our last show, right? The city of Greenville in district number 1, where Quentin Donkey is leading. All right. That place of mud city. It's muddy. They mud all over the place. Okay. These are the 3 senatorial candidates. Okay. Or aspirant, if you like. And so this is on Zaza, who is the best. All right. Who is the best? That's the man when Judge Weah or any leader for that matter, they want somebody who is level-headed, who is experienced, who has ideas, who has skills, technical know-how that the man they can count to. They can send to countries like Rwanda to meet with Paul Kagame, you know, and see what he's doing, how to fix the country. I mean, I was asking myself, I said, but why Mr. Zaza been wasting time? He's supposed to be the president of Liberia instead of running for Senate, but, you know, but the man supposed to be, will be the best, one of the best presidents in the way the man treated Sinoe County. You have the man at the national level with all the resources. He will equitably distribute these things to the people. He will improve the condition the way, I mean, for the times of Zaza being in power. I mean, the best the man has done that I really like is the human capacity development, the empowerment of the young people, giving them scholarship, sending them out of the country to get advanced education at a foundational level, sending them to different high schools across the country. That's what we need. All right. And that's what, so because these people they are getting prepared. After Mr. Zaza's senatorial bid, he might not run for office again. But then those people that he has empowered, they're ready to run the country. TJ been there, some child to that time, they don't get one student scholarship. All TJ were doing looting and Taylor, they carry the bent to Taylor place and they divide the money. They broke apart when Taylor started taking, they tell you one people logs, the tree there, they start cutting it, and tell you say, oh man, I mean, send the money coming from us. We want 60, the tree coming from us, I want 60%. So Taylor say, okay, bring the chiefs, the representatives of the people who Taylor want. I will get that 60% to them. Taylor say, no, that I ain't Taylor for her. He want radio start chastising the man. Another thing, Taylor chasing, Taylor saying to Taiwan, Taylor, the people give Taylor guns and money. When he came from Taiwan, he gave the guns to Taylor. He concealed the money. Later on, the info of the Taiwanese government, they wrote, did he receive the consignment? Who said, the man said, yeah, they listed the team. I had to send ATU to catch it on TJ, and he ran away. He saw Asala. He said, oh, Taylor, come and kill him. But because, I mean, boy, they're too close together now. So when the other crowd discovered it, they ran away. If God BBC, you Taylor won't get me, the man want to come, he want to castrate me. I want to see refuge. You know the man. I said, look at the guy. When you are all BBC defending the same man, he says it's the best thing that ever happened to Liberia. But then now the man want disball you and dismember you now. You well ready about man. All right. So the heart then lucky. When a grave song, when they go there, when you don't, they're not getting the grave again, then they go and demonize the person. The man will Ellen Johnson said it back when Ellen Johnson said he become president. Hair my grow in my palm, hair my grow on my forehead, in my eyeball. He was saying all those things. When Ellen became president now, TJ started singing prison. Ellen Johnson said, you're the best because you supported my man Taylor. You get to the arms and we conquer the country. You're the best. So Ellen Johnson said, you know, Taylor, you're a good boy now. You're a good boy. I nominate you to be the superintendent. The men were fighting in the house for, they don't want to confront the people of Sinoe County. They started agitating. We don't want TJ. The men are rebel. The men spoil our country. He's a tribalist. The men were declared guilty. The guys in Parliament at the time, that in the Senate, Ellen Johnson said, "You called them, yeah, man, you're my man there." The man that spoke, my spokesperson there, that man spoke for Charter. When I get it, Charter arms, you got, yeah, who your Brian envelope, and I had to put TJ there. You know, as a matter of fact, Ellen went to the men committee and threatened them. When TJ does not go through, I will do the same thing I did to Alice Taylor. You see, I told the man from power, right? I will do the same thing to you. So they will bully there, and then later on she get a little thing. They had to confront TJ. When TJ got in the county, the man say, "Ha, he won the casino." You know that Japa. The man say, "Hey, I got a Japa." The man start looting for us, you know. And so now TJ has no chance to win. So when you listen to a campaign right now, they wanted to, after 9 years, the man listed his new video. The man listed 20 some more bills that he sponsored. Nothing passed in the law. Everything died. You say, "Oh, well, pass the other one." The guys in the Liberian Senate, when because I 30 men, when the other people that are against me, when they are not in, my men that for me, I know I can blob it with them. Then they pass it in the Senate. When it goes to the House of Representatives, then it go on the dust, because it is not my job responsibility as a lawmaker or somebody who sponsor a bill to go lobby for that bill. I can just do it and leave it. So all the bills that are sponsored, everything died. Nothing passed into law. All right. You were reporting to us. I listened to the guy. I said, "What?" And another thing in the video the other day I didn't tell you was the man said, "I sent people to America." All I did, I went to the embassy. I carried 2 people to the embassy. I said, "You're getting a visa now." You know, I show my ID and the poster. They gave John David Solomon visa, and they gave Kasen Jabata visa. I said, "Okay. This is a powerful guy." When I heard that part of it, I said, "But why is I not gonna get people now? Everybody's gonna be here in America. Why can't you just hold the people hand?" The last time, according to the census, 2008 census, it's 100 and some more thousand people in Sinoe County. I said, "But what? Can't carry our people to them and hold their hands so they can get from that poverty and not looting and carry on." Only Kasen Jabate and John David Solomon. I only people you carry there and they say, "Oh, you're getting visa." I said, "But why, TJ?" And your man talking now, he's struggling and saying, bringing nurses, 600 people to America, 1 person can't come. The only thing you do are 2 persons, your office staffer. But he said you can go to the UN embassy and ask the people to get visa right now. But people can't get visa. Master Tolly wants to come to America and you can't get a visa. Your chief of office staff who you ordered them 1 year, TJ 66, Master Tolly, the man 65. The man, he doesn't want to empower the young people. But Master has been crying to come to America. But TJ can't get into the embassy for the people to get in the visa. I said, "But they got telling me they're seeing the video here." He said, "Hell, Kasen Jabate and John David Solomon are carrying them straight to the embassy." I said, "You're getting a visa now." And the people just print it, read it, and give it to them. So I said, "But people are over there hungry right now. They don't have jobs. Why TJ can just approve the people there?" I told TJ bring all the people. I myself I'll go abroad to vote for him. But the man refused to get the other people their visa. Why? All right. For Credit Duncan again, nothing Credit Duncan is issuing our people. For 6 years, Credit Duncan can't show 1 bill that he sponsored. 6 years. You don't see the man on the house floor, making a case for the people of Sinoe County. Nothing. The man, you just see the man. I challenge you guys to show me 1 video out there on the house floor where Credit Duncan is making a case for the people of Sinoe County. You can't see anything whatsoever. But we can see multiplicity and avalanche of videos out there for Mr. Zaza making the case for the people of Sinoe County, sponsoring bills that pass into law. The bill, for example, for payroll party and government expenditure on the scene, to take all the goals from payroll. The bill that gave all the Sinoe County community college, for example, and those things. That's what we're talking about. They just said for 9 years, get 1 bill pass. I sponsored a red bill, but the people killed it. All right. So people of Sinoe County, I'm just saying this, that who is right for you, I know. Because I want you to be in my capacity to wake up in the morning and go to work. You don't have to beg anybody. You can take care of your family. You don't have to go to TJ office to go beg, or you don't have to go to Christian Donkey office to beg. So we need somebody who will empower you like Zaza. And not TJ who will, when they put your neon scholarship, then you say, "Oh, that person not politically supporting me." You tell the person need from that. Or tell you on radio arguing and saying, "You know what? The Sinoe County development funds should not be used to get scholarships. It's not for scholarship." And for 3 semesters, our children will be out of school. The Sinoe University student, because TJ say the scholarship should not be used to educate children. No, that development, the man does not understand the word development. Development also involves human capacity building. Scholarship and those things is human component development of it. But TJ doesn't understand these things. Oh, the children, when they graduate, they can go to the county, and so they might not go to school. I said, what is in that guy's brain? He said, because the children want to go to the county, but he was a superintendent at the time. He did not create job opportunity. He did not make the county attractive for the children to come back home when they graduate to go work. But he said the children should go after they graduate. We graduate, they should go sit down in the county and wait for TJ and be looking at him and be worshiping him. And the children said, no, we got our family to support. So we have to go anywhere to find a job. All right? So the best person for you is Honorable Zaza. If you go the contrary, you go to Creighton Donkey, that one you finish. I hear Creighton Donkey say, oh, Zaza been government, he been lawmaker for 12 years. And he did nothing. And he been 1 hand pump. So I showed 20 hand pumps to refute that nonsense. So then I thought about the other question. I said, okay, has Creighton Donkey asked himself how many years his ancestors stay in power? He says Zaza stayed there for 12 years and 133 years. We want plenty. What the Creighton Donkey people want to do after 133 years in power? What did they do? Nothing. Then by your be on campaign trail and saying, talking to Zaza, after 133 years, Creighton Donkey, people couldn't build community college for our people. We're supposed to be talking about community college this time. We're supposed to get university, state of the art, after 133 years. And then man on campaign trail and say, oh, Zaza 3 years. He built community college. He didn't build here. I said, oh, but man. So as a man saying, you don't want to tell the truth all over the place. You say the man built community college or he built schools all over. TJ himself will come. Zaza built the first high school outside the capital city. Since the country was established in 1847, they dropped Greenville. The first person to build high school is Zaza. TJ will say all the things. All of them saying they're saying those things. I said, that's what I'm talking about. That is what I want to hear. Zaza built the first high school outside the capital city of Sinoe County after Creighton Donkey left for 133 years. He said that Zaza, they couldn't build high school for the people in the Johnson Belt, for the capital. In the Greenville alone, get one school there that they were, but when they left, they broke it down because they brought their men, they called Taylor, when demolished all the schools there. It took Zaza to build new schools, you know. So Tati was telling the people you are reporting to the nation on the house floor. Listen to him.
Representative from constituency number 3 in Sinoe, Honorable Zaza. Before Zaza became a representative, there was no high school outside of Greenville. And through his work, we have a high school in Joazza. Am I hearing those? And I want to thank him for such a brilliant piece of work in our county.
Man, TJ himself reporting to you what Zaza is doing. He didn't say Creighton Donkey. He did not say after 133 years, Creighton Donkey built high school. No, he said Zaza. So now, if I were political advisor to Creighton Donkey, I'll just tell him, just sell your ideas and stop vilifying the people before their own people. If like somebody you come in my house here right now and you won't come put my children against me or my family against me, that I ain't looking. So Creighton Donkey will go the indigenous people. Their son that they really love. Creighton Donkey will go there and say, they may not be him on the board. Man, so they will play. They hear the video. The people say, "That's a agba." And then I'll come to Usaa. That's a agba. As you all know, in there, 133 years. I said, "They know." That's how poor Peter Ibu. He built our hospital. So that's what we're talking about. So there is nothing you do to pit the same thing they did and destroy our country. They put the indigenous people against each other. The Gio against the Crown, the Mandingo against the other one. To then they destroy the country. That's what Creighton Donkey did. That is the same thing he's doing now. He go on campaign trail and go stand before the people children. He goes stand before Zaza's people and say, oh, the men have been here. Meanwhile, the handpumps are all over the place. The men built. They are all over the place. And TJ himself reporting himself, oh, I did nothing. For 9 years, my bill kept passing the law. And then TJ will come and say, Zaza must say collaborating to take bad people from our country. Listen to him.
Will be a composite of limited. Some of them will be good, some of them will be bad. Look among all the three of us. One of my Zaza, our senior brother, he and I, we are coordinating how to keep our country out of the hands of bad people.
Now, the TJ said that bad people. And who is the bad man? A Cretan talking and Milton TJ, the two of them. They are terrible. They are terrible. All right? Yeah, he didn't say bad male. He said to free the country out of, take the bad people. All right? TJ is one of the bad men. And so is Cretan talking. All right? They got nothing to sell to our people. All they do is go there and vilify and disparage and put the one that is doing the best. And while they're talking about Zaza will go there and say, we need to empower our children. They need education. And that's why I build schools all across the country. And TJ himself validating it. And Cretan Docking himself validating it. I'm here for us to get telecommunication. And that's why I build the towers across the country. I'm here to build a modern facility where the people will have meetings. When the people ask for it, I give it to them. When the people need jobs, I advocate for them. I'm not like TJ that will say, oh, the people in the country should not get jobs, and you will call the district and book.
Zaza will not go and bring bogus instruments here until you can choke them down in the throats of people. Are you?
All right? He's calling districts bookers because he does not want our people to get jobs. They must be unemployed. They must die. So when the people are supposed to get jobs, TJ say, that booker district, you might not employ people. Ellen, what you call Jawia? Don't nominate those people there. See, that's how terrible the guy is. And you got to understand, he the one taught Cretan Donkey ride. They were buddies. They were in bed before. They were going everywhere. Abuja, Yamoussoukro, and what you call it, Wakaduku, the sleeping five-star hotel. Later on, now Cretan Donkey, let's just tell you, want to pull Cretan Donkey by the nose now. Cretan Donkey got vessel. He said, how were you working? I mean, you got to tell me what to do. So now they cost each other, two of them. Listen to the man. He come give me a tactic Donkey. Let me bring Donkey for it there. I'll bring Donkey attacking TJ, then I'll bring TJ to rebut. Listen to Donkey first.
Who disturb the peace of our people. He behaves as if to say Sinoe County is his. And he's of no relevance. Gone are those days where you just talk big mouth and people follow. Now, politics in the country changing. Nothing he does for our people, nothing at all for the past 8 years. Nothing. Even when he was 5 years of being superintendent, nothing. They're big mouth and speaking crew.
All right? The Cretan Donkey, he attacked TJ. When a big man speaking crew that what TJ did for 5 years as superintendent, he did nothing. Putting the people together, nothing. And then TJ got vexed and came back. What did TJ say? Listen to TJ.
I don't want to vote for me, vote for Dada. And he has made it clear that whoever doesn't want to vote for me, they should vote for me. In this campaign is the council that is in Southern politics. And that council is Mr. Cretan Donkey. And we are determined to keep Mr. Donkey elected that he will never forget and elected that office is right front. It should be clear in our country for anybody who is known for lying on people, for deceiving people, for betraying people, who does not have any heart, but we are always people back with bad advocacy and benefit for those people. The attacker of our campaign is Seekon. What's that in me? It's Cretan Donkey because he is the council in our politics. To avoid our advisors, my supporters, not to go attacking Matthew Zambra. Because he has not attacked us. He is running a clean campaign, and we intend to also reward him by running a clean campaign. W is going around attacking us. Fourthly, is the one that will put out to also attacking, but rightfully. Because
Jaja right there. So that's why the guys are fighting, the two of them. They were father and son before they were together. They were balling before, but right now, the battle is on. And while they are fighting, then the political Gandhi is educating the people. We need to unify. We need to take the confusionists from the county. We need good schools for our people. We need good health care. And this is what I'm doing to bring that. Making things simple to our people. All right? And that's what we're talking about. And ladies and gentlemen, this is the premier platform of Sinoe County. The voice of Sinoe in the diaspora with Doc Sayo put the esoteric. Keep following us this election. We'll do our due diligence to give you factual information as we have been doing on the platform. We want the best for Sinoe County. Have a pleasant day, and we'll talk again.